Alright, so we're just gonna start close guard. We're gonna warm up with some arm bars for the close guard. Alright, so I'm just gonna pin his arm into the center of my chest here as I open my guard. I like to pull him in just a little bit. I'll pull my knees to my chest, open. Foot on the hip, other foot's gonna kick up into his armpit, still pinning that arm and create this angle. That straightens his arm here, right? Keeping downward pressure. I'm gonna go 2 hands on the wrist, throw my other leg over, pinch my knees together, hip up and get the arm back. Okay, then we'll go to the other side. Let's just warm up here and go back and forth. Okay? Once you get the hang of this, you shouldn't need to put your foot on the hip. You should be able to open, scoot your hips around, and get the arm bar. So I'm here, here. All right, but if you can't do that, we're here, and then we throw it over and finish. All right, let's just warm up with that for 2 minutes, and we'll go from there. All right, 3, 2, 1. A lot of times when we go for the arm bar here, and I get here, what happens is Adam pulls his arm out, right? Slippery, maybe I didn't have a good grip, whatever the case is. I need to keep this downward pressure with my heels and my knees pinched. I'm just gonna cup his elbow. So I'm just taking my hand, cupping his elbow to my chest. Just like this. From here, I'm gonna kick my leg straight forward and stop. Immediately I hip grab around his waist. My hands on the mat, my knees are pinched. Adam tried to take your elbow out, he can't, it's stuck. I can't sit here forever, so right away I'm gonna scoop my butt this way. Flatten him out. I'll tuck my knees in. Now, hand placement is big here. His hand is kind of on his hip, so I will be able to finish the shoulder lock, but if I can adjust his hand to the center of my body, look how much tighter it is. Actually, it felt better. It's a good stretch. It's a good stretch, but it's much tighter here. Okay. All right. So again, we get the arm bar. Adam pulls out right away. Look, pin, kick, hug around the waist. Scoop my hips over, tuck my legs in, sit up. So I like to pose next to his hip. You can cup the shoulder. If you want to be a jerk, you can come around the head.
That's a twister. That's a twister.
I like that. Come around. Or we can just come here. All right, be careful. Adam's flexible, but if you did it to me, I'd tap in 2 seconds. One more time. Let's just turn. So we're pinning. Throw the arm bar. He yanks out. Shoulder up. Scoot. Flatten him out. Tuck 2 legs in. All right. Anybody know the name of this move besides Frank? Ooh, fancy. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. So once we get the arm bar, we're here. He pulls out, right? So I pin, and I'm going for the omoplata. 2 things that can happen. Okay. So one of the first things is, as I'm coming here, his arm falls out. So he takes his arm out. So I'm just gonna sit up and take his back. Okay. We'll do it a little faster here. So again, arm bar, he pulls out, look, his arm's out. So now, I'm just gonna come back. So do it nice and slow, let your opponent take your arm out, hit their arm out. It does happen a lot. Here, so I pin, as I'm coming, his arm's out. So I hug around the waist, right away, come right away. All right, let's try that first, all right? Now, same thing, arm bar. Another thing that happens from the omoplata, and just turn this around. It's once I'm here and I throw the omoplata, I don't get around his back fast enough, or I can't stop him. And as I sit up, he rolls. So we end up here. Okay? So I still have his elbow here. I'm gonna tuck my legs in. I'm just gonna get this knee to the mat right next to his hip, and I'm gonna back step. Okay? Got a lot of crazy faces. So again, we're here, he pulls the arm out, I'm cupping his elbow again, omoplata, he rolls, I'm gonna switch hands. I hold, post my hand. This knee's gonna come to the mat right next to his hip, and I backstep. When I backstep, I wanna sit on him, and preferably, I want one arm in, one arm out. Okay? Here, cup, kick, he rolls right away, switch, knee to the mat, and I'll back step here, pull up the head. I gotta give everybody the angle. So we're here. Pulls out. Look, rolls. I switch arms. So we're here. Cup. Tuck my leg in. Knee to the mat. Back step. Pull up on the head. And lock the triangle. Finish him out the triangle. If you can't lock here, we'll go 2 hands on the head. Roll in the direction of my knee. Now I'll lock here. All right? Let's do it. 3, 2, 1.